Hello. I've never done commentary style videos before, so forgive me for any stuttering or anything like that. But I know one problem that comes with Black Flag Resynced is a lot of people aren't really down with the basic control scheme, and I've kind of found my own workaway around that because I'm one of those people who refuses to have sprint on the stick. I refuse. I refuse to conform. Obviously, it's not going to all the way be a profile system, but I would rather sacrifice, you know, working some things around and having to work with one issue for comfortability than anything having to do with the default scheme, if you want me to be honest. So we're going to put crouch on R1 and we're going to put sprint on R2. You're going to keep ability widget on sprint. And that's because it semi turns it into a profile system. This is the thing, right? Whenever you have R2 on for sprint and you don't have sweep, I'm gonna put that back on X and rope dart switched around to something else, it's hard coded. Yeah, I can't do anything because it's hard coded to it. Even if I were to move the ability widget button, say, because you can move this. That was another thing that I found strange about it, is that you can actually move the button to something else. It doesn't really matter. It's still hard coded to it. Like I'm not doing it now, but I can't jump. I can't do anything. I'm hitting X and circle. No. Okay. So what you find with that is that no matter what, it's very much hard coded to the ability widget thing. So you might as well just keep it there because that becomes a waste of an input when you try to move it other places. So what you do, what I like to do, is just put them where the directional pad buttons go. And I mean, personally, for me, voila, I'm sprinting again. Like I'm jumping. I can do everything I need to do. I can vault, etc., etc. Make sure I need to move ability widget back to R2 as well, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. Also, I like to have takedown and attack on square because whenever you're fighting or whatever, you don't want to mess around and hit the wrong input. Human shield I have for triangle just so you can differentiate between the two. I used to have it on square or X, but yeah, why not? Where are we? There you are. Now this still being here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the breakdown as to why. Okay, this creates a system where as long as you have R2 held, you prioritize parkour down. You prioritize vaulting. You prioritize everything. If you were to not have it set up the way that I have it, you're gonna fuck around and do a lot of these in the middle of your parkour down animations or before them, and it's gonna piss you off. Now, when you don't have it held, they can still happen and so on and so forth, but I would rather just have it hard mapped to there because as long as I'm holding R2, I know that for sure I'm gonna do a volt. It doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about any extra animation kicking in or anything like that. I'm going to do a volt as long as I have R2 held and I have my controls set up this way. And I'll take that. I'm going to do a parkour down volt. I'm going to, I'll take that over having to worry about rolling in the middle or a messed up little dodge. Like, yeah. Now, obviously, you can map roll or dodge roll to like R1 or something instead and put crouch on L3 or vice versa that. But what that creates is the parkour roll, upon fall, this is not mapped to parkour down. It's mapped to roll. It's mapped to the dodge button. So if I were to put that on R1 or L3, I would have to hit R1 or L3 before I hit the ground. And you can work with that. I'd just rather not because I've rolled with circle for so long now at this point. So I personally feel like, the whole R2 scheme with the ability widget and making that work with Sprint creates a little, a half bootleg little profile system that you can kind of work with and still not have to worry about sacrificing comfortability with the basic scheme. That's just me though. But this is the control scheme that I kind of roll with. Even like quick fire pistols on up, I kind of prefer that because I can use the left stick, to shoot or whatever, and I can use the right stick to look around. Like I can actually use all of my hands for once, and all of my hands. Like I got like 8 of them. Nah, like 2 of my hands for once. But yeah, okay, my fault, bro. My fault. My fault. But yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Now the only thing you may have to worry about, like I said, is this. But you have to let go of R2 for a split second to do that. And I'll take that. That and if you're running and you want to drop a smoke bomb, you better remember that's mapped down, boy. Let go for a sec, drop, run. Like that's all you gotta do. But, this is the control scheme I choose to roll with. What I'm saying? Give me feedback, let me know how it works out for you guys. I'll let me show you guys it again one more time. Because I know I posted pictures and stuff, but yeah. This is also kind of cursed because you assassinate with triangle and you hang people with the rope dart with square. I tried putting attack on triangle, man. It just felt cursed. So yeah, I'll take one curse over the other. And other than that, though, everything's pretty much the same. I will get interact on circle, but dodge takes priority like attack does most of the time. So yeah. Other than that, let me know how it turns out for you guys. Thanks for tuning in.